my fault. I had a bad start. Nothing in your stomach is bad for your heart. Treated so poorly, it's just self-defense. Crime after crime, I ate the evidence. Well, now well, you want me to burn, so that's what we'll do. If I'm going down, I'm taking you. I'm taking you. You broke your mind if you think that I'm gonna shoulder this boulder to the end of time. All my rocks in my pockets are filled. I need some smoke, and baby, you look like kindling. Well, they need somebody to blame. Toss a this lamb onto the if I'm going down. Mud on your boots and bodies in the ground. More than enough to go around. I guess I did all I came here to do. Every gangster knows my aim is true. Perk walk strutting up the gallows steps. Come on now, sheeple, you ain't seen nothing yet. Big man needs somebody to blame. Tossing on this lamb onto the flame. Oh, you want me to burn, so that's what we'll do. But if I'm going down, I'm taking you. I'm taking you. Yes, I'm taking you. My name's Forsyths, and this is the best use of the internet that we could come up with without any formal training. This is amateur internet usage. We're trying to get by as best we can. What if the girl is right and I don't see it, and she's right in front of my face? What if tonight's the night and I don't? What if the girl is right? 'Cause I've been wrong, and I've been wrong for so long. A righteous clown goes down when the moment's gone. And through it all, after I take my fall, well, there's one person standing at my curtain call. What if the girl is right and I don't see it, and she's right in front of my face? What if tonight's the night not my first rodeo. It's not even my second rodeo. But when I think about it, my life has been a succession of rodeos, just one rodeo after another. But at a certain time, you have to look ahead and realize there are fewer rodeos ahead of you than there are behind you, and that increases the value of those rodeos, and it forces you to try to squeeze every last possible drop out of every single...
We're having audio problems. I'm trying to fix it.
Huh. It's my pride keeps me dissatisfied. Well, it's a story that I tell myself, but it's true that I lie. Oh, some celestial version, a superheroine, unlikely to condescend for me to put my needle in. She's right in front of my face, but if tonight's the night and I don't seize it, and this is just a brush with grace. What if the girl is right and I don't see it, and it's right in front of my face? What if the girl's the night and I don't seize it, and this is just a brush with grace, just a brush with grace, just a brush with grace.
Where does this plug into that thing?
Here we go. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix the audio problems. I don't know why it's doing that. This is a Mix Pre 3, which we use for our audio.
And so
I have to go grab the sling now.
All right.
Sorry, we haven't been live streaming for a while.
That's
right.
right.
Practice.
Let's see. Good sound. Someone says the sound is good. And thank you very much, Kelly, for these words of encouragement. I'm going to plug that in too. I've got power right here.
We've got room.
Let me see if I've got enough lead. I'm good.
Just put it where it needs to go.
That's right.
This is a Sling Studio, which is what we use to do our fancy live streaming with. We were lucky enough right at the beginning of the pandemic to buy one before the Sling Studio people realized that they were about to be kabillionaires and raise their prices.
And so this
needs to plug into that, and this needs to plug into the laptop, right?
Yeah, and that should power it through the laptop.
All right, guys.
All right, so we're
cross your fingers.
Catching up as we go.
We were just gonna stream the audio through iPhones, which usually, honestly, do a pretty good job. But maybe I picked a bad iPhone today.
What?
And then this audio line in should show up here in a second.
Delia, all my life. Now if I hadn't shot poor Delia, I'd have had her to be my wife. Delia's gone, all around, Delia's gone. I went up to Memphis, I found Delia there. I caught her in her parlor, and I tied her to her chair. Delia's gone, all around, Delia's gone. She was low down and trifling, she was cold and mean, the kind of woman made me want to grab my submachine. Delia's gone, all around, Delia's gone.
You play guitar, help me. It's picking up here, but it's not registering the audio yet.
All
Is
right.
there a pause button?
Yes, I've paused.
Sorry.
Let me see. It's and we have the 1/8 inch going into the
Yeah.
sling. This here, there's
It's all
right down
working.
here. There's the access to the audio
Line in, connected.
line in connected.
It's just not, and no sound is coming through.
Testing 1 2. Checking this.
It's still reading sound, but it's reading the sound from the iPhones. It's not registering any audio from the
Alright,
audio
let me
line
make sure
in.
this is I'm going to change the line's in line 1. Phantom is on line 1.
That should work, right?
Going back here. 1, 2, testing. 1, 2, 1,
Hi.
2, 1, 2.
Sorry, we
How
weren't
about
ready.
now? Tell me, is it registering now?
No.
Nope, still no. Well, can you hear us, everybody out there? Is anybody hearing what we're doing?
I hope.
Says sound. I see the sound intermittent.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to fix, but maybe we can't today. Oh, well, that just came
unplugged, and that might be the problem. That goes right in there if you've got a free hand to do it. The USB. All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's this. We got a bad chord.
Yeah, if that is the case.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some tape. I'm gonna press the unpause button. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Oh, dear, dear, all my life, if I had a shot more, dear, I'd have had her be my wife. Dear's gone, one more round, dear's gone. First time I shot her in the side. Now it's hard to watch her suffer, but with the second shot she died. Julia's gone, one more round, Julia's gone. Oh jailer, jailer, I can't sleep, 'cause all around my bedside I hear the patter of Delia's feet. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone.
Totally not wanting to do
Yes, it's your folk song heritage. Yes, they can hear us.
Yeah, I just think that this isn't gonna work today.
Yep.
They're just gonna get this.
And it might be that we've worn out that chord. And it being such a strange, multi-headed hydra chord, it will probably be
that way.
expensive.
I know. It's gonna be like a $80 chord. I mean, it's still powering it. It's just not. It's not keeping the. It's doing it now.
Well, it was rebooting a second ago. 1, 2, testing.
And then it just drops out. See, like when I plug it in, it'll read the audio files, but then after a second, it just drops out completely. But here, let me see. We're gonna mute.
Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, we're gonna mute the cameras and see.
Well.
All right, so I guess they just get what they get and they don't fit. I tried hard to fix that. I don't understand why it doesn't work.
Well, we'll play some more music.
Yeah. That was dramatic.
Yeah, we hope you're enjoying this as much as we are.
I don't know. That wasn't that enjoyable
Or
for
even,
me just then.
even more.
I wish that they would just work. I wish that, things just worked. I wish things just would work.
Yeah, but life isn't always like that,
Sometimes you just get a lot of snow dumped on you.
Yeah. Sometimes the power goes out.
A lot. For days.
For days.
But we did learn that we can, in fact, use our fireplace and it won't destroy our TV. Same old little ditty about her and him. Just saying.
We just want to know if you heard that.
Might, or maybe I did, possibly, but also did definitely write that song about you.
Yeah.
Just in case
Yes.
anyone was wondering.
Who am I singing to? That's my question. Who's out there?
Are you out there? Can you hear us?
Tell us who we're singing to, because we need to know these things.
Yeah. I'm going to, will you hand me your phone or I'll grab it? And I will check and see if we have gotten any donations.
Ooh, donations. We like those.
Yeah. They're not mandatory. Like, you don't have to send in a donation. That's
right.
why we call it a donation.
That's right. And obviously we're toothless here. And there's nothing we can do to force you.
To tell them that.
Merely, it's merely the responsibilities of the heart.
Yeah. Have you done something to feel good about yourself today?
I went for a bike ride.
Guy did. Guy rode his bike.
It was nice. It was nice. It was snowy and icy just like 48 hours ago, and today it's 70 degrees, sweating, riding my bike.
So pretty outside.
What a wonderfully confusing thing the weather is.
Our weather is female.
Yes. If you don't like the weather in Texas, just wait around 5 minutes, it'll change.
We do have some. You go for it.
Oh. I'd like to send this out to everybody in the audience who is concealing a tattoo. Jack's out walking, you know he's tired of talking. He knows he's got to get out soon. He jumps a chain link fence and he dances in the traffic to the shop where she bought her tattoo. Now rolls across on my shoulder till my shirt's cold. And then she says Jack is gonna take her apart. Never laid a hand on her, that's never been the case. But you know that he's bloodied her heart. We got dragons and daggers, tigers, roses and hearts, long-legged ladies, shit skulls and sharks, a gilded scroll with anything you gotta say, and it will never go away, and it will never go away. She says, Guy, I just don't know what to do. Well, how can I love him this much and be sick of him too? I told him right to his face, he can do what he wants to. She's tried every trick she knows just to try to keep him right up there, changing his skin. She's got a twist of thorns and a single red rose, cut with a stainless steel pen. We got dragons and daggers, tigers, roses and hearts, long-legged ladies, ship skulls and socks. You know it's right below the belly, so that nobody else can see. She was saving all her love for me. That's what she said. Saving all her love for me. You know it's the simple ones that are gonna get you. Like a flower on your back or your thigh. 'Cause if they don't smell just as sweet as you, you hide them away from your eye. This is Guy, I just don't know what to do. Well, how can I love her this much and still hate her too? I told go away.
Nice. We have got some donations.
Well, I thank you very much. Thanks everybody for supporting us and allowing us to do this non-essential behavior from home.
I know.
We are, of course, counting the days until we get the opportunity to get our own inoculations against the COVID virus, as I know most of us are. And so we're still sheltering in place. And our home has been good to us, even with the power going out.
Yeah, but we're a little behind on some like things that you'd have to do online. I mean, I definitely have work that I'm behind on. And we should be doing our Patreon live stream tonight, which we usually do on the 21st of every month. But we're
playing catch up.
Not prepared all this month. So Guy and I talked about it and decided that instead of doing the Patreon show tonight at 7 o'clock that we usually do, it's an exclusive concert that we do for our patrons through Zoom. You have to have the little invite that we post on our Patreon page. But we're going to do it at a different time so that maybe some of our fans that we have following our Patreon page in Europe can also enjoy one of the concerts. So, I don't know. Maybe we should take a vote and see maybe like what day is the best. So, here. Stephen Young, thank you.
Thanks,
Steve Robles, Kelly LaBelle, Karina Gassman. Oh, you're my favorite. I always like to talk to her in the Zoom meetings. She's one of our patrons and always there. Like, she's always there. It's awesome. Lorraine Roy, thank you. Mike Cora, thank you. And Sandro Garcia, thank you. You know, it's just a few bucks that you guys are sending our way, but it adds up and it really helps so much.
And we're really good at being thrifty. That's, you know, like to be an artist, this is the best advice I can give to any young artist out there. Realize that it's a long haul and you're going to strive for sustainability. And
thank you, Brandy Andrade.
So we try to be really careful and use the money in the best possible way, which includes feeding our children most of the time.
Yeah, they're getting pretty big though. They kind of scrounge up what they want. After we do this little pop-up show, we're going to be making fajitas for the family and having a family movie night. So that'll be fun. We haven't had both of the kids home since the snowpocalypse happened. Both of them were with our exes when the snowstorm happened,
right. and
we just didn't see them for a long time. So we're all here safe together.
Yeah.
And this is for our kids. This is a song we wrote during the pandemic.
what to refuse. Now get out of here.
If I were queen,
If I were king,
if I were queen,
if I were king,
if I were queen,
if I were king,
if I were queen,
if I were king, if we If I was king of the forest.
Doesn't it? Oh.
Can't stop thinking about it now.
You just ruined that song for me. Scarlett says, hey guys, just an FYI, a bunch of us are on unemployment right now and get our money on Mondays. You should do these on Mondays and you'd probably get more direct donations.
Understood.
I have great intentions, but at the end, forgetting to donate the money that's deposited. I'll try to remember to donate tomorrow.
And it's okay.
Yeah,
we realize that
We're not in this for the bukus
this
of
is
dollars.
a weird situation for everybody. And on the other hand, if you find that you're profiting greatly in this period of time, please do
We want
donate
your
as much
money
as you can.
if you have too much.
Yeah, because really we're trying to do what we can.
Yeah,
and we know that you are too. And so if you should not feel bad at all if you have nothing to give.
It's true. But once again, I mean, it really isn't about the money. We realize that we're not going to become billionaires off of these live streams. They bring us joy because we get to play music.
Obviously,
and
we're
people
working
get
with
to
cutting
listen.
edge technology here, and there's no reason why we can't take over the world.
Ooh. Oh, what are you doing? I'm going to reposition this because it's once you pick a guitar up, because it's not in a friendly position for you, you know?
Well, I can understand. We're going to do a song that was recorded with the Hot Nut Riveters.
Ooh.
This is a calypso tune. Recorded by Growling Tiger. Ah. Now if a man has money today, people do not care if he does coke all day. If he goes on a spending spree, people do not care if he has leprosy. He can commit murder and get off free in the government company. But if you are poor, God help you, it's true, a dog is better than you. Now when a rich man goes to the store, the owner will shake his hand right at the door. Call 10 clerks to write down everything. Find suits, cigarettes, whiskey, diamond rings. Bring it to your house on a motorbike. You can pay the bills whenever you like. And not a soul will ask anything. They know very well, money is king. You got money, things going nice. Pretty good to call you sugar and spice. If you cannot buy her a dress or some shoes, she might say she has no more use for you. You try to caress her, she may tell you stop. She can spend her love at the grocery shop. So by now you start to understand, yes it is true, the dog is better than you. Dog out on his own can eat paper, gristle, and bone. If it's a good breed, not too wild, people want to read it just like a child. Holly too.
I miss everybody.
We miss playing with musicians. We miss all of our friends. And I'd like to take
all these people are friends too. I miss
yeah.
all of you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You're gonna take a minute to do what? What are you
Well, I was gonna. My friend Gene passed just this last week. He's a great piano player, and his power was out for 5 days. And although he was healthy and strong, he died, and it's really tragic. That was my friend Gene Taylor, one of the greatest piano players that I ever had that I ever heard, and I was lucky enough to get to play with him on occasion. And it's just part of this ridiculous situation that we find ourselves in.
Yeah, it'll take just a minute. Why don't we just take a second of silence for him? Yeah, we're all very lucky. We're very lucky. While we sit here and smile and celebrate having electricity, there's a lot of people that still don't have electricity and some people that didn't make through. So,
Yep.
Thanks for being here with us. I'm glad that you are well and here.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Brandy and Jack McCabe and David Beversdorf. Thank you guys for donating. It's very kind of you. Appreciate it a lot. If that's the one that you have chosen.
Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that one.
I'm not that great at it yet.
So I decided to learn how to play the mandolin while in lockdown. So
yeah, it sounds like this all day.
Yeah. So you can imagine how much the family has suffered.
Up until sometimes 4 in the morning. Sounds like there's a crazy chicken in our house.
And
so I've been forced to learn the parts that go with it.
And so I want to acknowledge Steve James, who is one of the great musicians of our time. He's every time I pick up a guitar or really any instrument, I should send him a check because he has been so instructive to me in watching him play and seeing the things that he do. So that's Steve James. And so
thank you, Brandy.
So here's a Yank Rochelle song. Yank Rochelle was probably the my favorite blues mandolin player. So we'll try this here.
And what is it? D?
It's in G. I hope.
All right.
We'll try it in G. A 1, 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if the river was whiskey and I was a diving never would come.
I'll be brave and play it one day. I'm learning how to do the solo parts and stuff too, but it's too scary for me to try and do solo parts yet in front of people. God gets to hear me do it, but it also includes lots of yelling about how much my hands hurt.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. Yeah, Guy actually is experiencing some hand pain.
Yeah, I've got a syndrome called trigger finger on my thumb, which would lead you to believe that I play a lot of video games. And it's also true, and especially in these situations. But I'm hoping to get an opportunity to see somebody about it sometime soon.
Hey Dan, Jason, thank you so much for sending a donation our way. I really appreciate it. For those of you that are watching and you've donated, everyone that's donated has donated at least $5, which is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. But if you're watching and you have $5 to donate, man, just hop on over to our Patreon. I'll put it in the comments in a minute, but go to patreon.com/Guy Forsyth and you can join our Patreon. It's like a super cool club that you can be in to get some insider information and like behind the scenes stuff and exclusive concerts. Once life goes back to normal and we're playing in person, you'll get special prices on tickets and first option to buy tickets and things like that.
And special events where we can all get together.
Yeah, but it starts at just $5 a month. So come on. It makes us feel like we're really good at stuff when people join our cool club. Joy Nogus also sent a donation. Thank you. I was thinking I might do Midnight.
All right.
Midnight is, what was it? I think it was the second song you wrote. Wasn't it? I think so.
So yeah, by yourself.
Yeah, I wrote this by myself. I'm gonna try and use this because it's clearly the wrong one to use. So that's why I wanted to pick it.
Good call. They quickly rummage through their picks.
I pick Hungry Outlaw. I'm just gonna accidentally fling it across the room anyway. I'm just learning to use picks and they usually get flung about halfway through my song because I don't hold them correctly. And enough about me.
Here's the song that you wrote.
I have to remember it. Okay, I remember it. I threw that pick.
Well,
I just
that's why sometimes you see musicians with like hundreds of picks all stuck in
on
next to them.
purpose. I was like, I hate you! Because I just don't like to use them. They frustrate me more than they please me. I understand why I should learn to use it. I understand why it's good to use it and it makes things louder and that you can pick and do all these things. But right now, it's kind of like someone just like tapes all my fingers up like this when I try to use it.
It's a struggle to learn how to play an instrument. I think. Well, since we got all this, while you're there, let's do Snakes. This is a song that I wrote, and
tell them a little about it because I'm gonna try more picks.
Well, all right. Well, I guess I would have put a verse about freezing to death in this song.
We could add it. That'd be hilarious at this point.
Because I didn't see it coming. I mean, a lot of times you can see it coming. You know, like because it's a song about just some of the dangers of living here in the great state. So this song is called "Snakes Around My Trailer," and I wrote it because I was living in a trailer that had snakes around it, and it stuck with me. And we had some time here in lockdown to
learn how to put these on correctly.
All right.
Yeah, everyone thinks you wear them the other way. These are going to fall off as well.
I'm going to shoot in all directions.
I'm like Catwoman. Led Zeppelin. Sorry.
Maybe a little practice. We'll work on that one. Ready?
Now they have the other songs stuck in my head.
1, 2, 3. There are snakes around my trailer. I found a scorpion in my bed. Snakes around my trailer. Found a scorpion in my bed. Dead. Black mold underneath the sheetrock, paper wasp in the eaves. You know, I try to keep up with the upkeep, but an honest man may be deceived. Oh, God help the child sent upon by thieves. Wake up and I'm already late. Holding out the front door, I wonder what I run for. Meet my fate. If Texas had its way, I'd be gone without a trace. so we could have explosions or something like that at the end.
We could just like have YouTube on and press play.
Yeah, also.
No
Yes.
real explosion.
No real explosion.
No real.
You can't afford it, really. I mean,
We could just turn the fireplace on and make
Right.
explosion noises.
and we won't light it until we're ready.
No,
Oh, sorry.
that's not what I meant.
Oh,
I just
oh,
meant
oh.
like turn it on and like explosion noises, so it's hilarious.
Okay, I got
Sue's watching. Hey Sue.
it. Hey, Sue.
Yeah, I guess. And someone said it must be warm because you're wearing short sleeves.
I sweat a lot when I play.
It's true, he does. I'm going to check to see.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. Sorry, I was trying to update that, but now it's just boring.
What you gonna play?
I thought that maybe I thought maybe we could try and play that new song I'm writing because I want to,
Okay.
but I have to find the notes. This song doesn't have any words yet. I'd like to give a little shout out to Dave Madden, who is running this songwriting group. And what is it called again?
The 11:59 songwriting.
Because that's about what time I try and turn it in every week, to be completely honest. But really pushing me to learn. We're supposed to turn in one song every 2 weeks, which I have definitely not done. Not from a lack of trying, I'm just learning to get these skills, you know. So, this was a song I was supposed to have ready and turned in 2 weeks ago. And it's not done yet, but I'm hoping maybe I can turn it in for the last song of the course, and then, you know, I'll have done 2 out of the 4, which is great, because I'm learning, right? This one, I'm writing with bar chords.
Here it is.
And, okay, and what's the rhythm that I wanted to do this at? I got it from Phantom. That's right. shapes. So I'm just learning bar chords.
Exciting.
I've been playing bar chords for 1 week. Look, I got embarrassed and turned red. But now I can't, my hand's done.
Well, we want you to know we are trying to do our homework here, Tom.
Yeah, so hopefully, well, you will, not hopefully, you'll get to see that turn into something awesome. I got my inspirations for that song from Lady Gaga and Andrew Lloyd Webber.
So here's a song that I have been working on. This would be the first thing that I tried to write.
Oh, good.
On the mandolin.
Is this the one that you started writing like a month ago?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited to hear it. I'm gonna grab a drink. Would you like one?
Sure.
Is this my song?
Yes.
Yay!
I believe in you. I have seen your light and I know this is true. The world hasn't seen the gifts you bring with you. What you'll do, I believe in you. Trouble seems to find a way to steal the colors. There are different types of despair, the most common being where you just deny the whole affair, pretend it doesn't smart. I had a taste so long ago, I wonder if I even know the truth of where I had to go, the dictates of my heart. But I believe in you. I have seen your light and I know this is true. The world hasn't seen the gifts you bring with you. I swear it was in tune when I sat down. We haven't got that kind of time.
It's got so many strings. Here you go. Guy and I like to support our local businesses. This is made in Austin, so let's have some of it right now.
The close-up moving camera is cutting the sounds.
Ah, that sucks. I wonder, should we redo the song then?
Oh, no.
No, just make
No,
it wait
okay.
till next time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please stop muting your beautiful song.
Like we're doing it on freaking purpose. Oh, I have an idea.
It was so good.
Hey,
The
play a
bridge
song,
part.
play a song, and I'm gonna mute it, and I'm not gonna tell anyone I'm doing it on purpose. It would be fun. They'll think I did it on purpose.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But why in the world would someone think that we would do it on purpose?
I don't know.
Obviously, we don't know.
People
that
left
that's
in
happening.
quarantine for long periods of time develop strange behavior.
You know.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a tune?
No.
Okay.
No. I have to.
Let's see where we are.
I believe in you. She just fell, so I'm watching. Okay. Hi, honey. You go potty? Sorry, she's falling.
Yeah, so we have Phoebe Buffet is a
Falling down.
40-year-old Pomeranian. I mean,
She's not 40. She's only 16. This is Phoebe's.
that's right. We get worried about her. We take her to the vet because she's acting strangely. And when we go in, we bring her into the vet. We're like, is she okay? What's going on? And they're like, congratulations, your dog is alive. You're doing a great job.
You're so good. You want to go potty? We can go back.
Want to go potty?
Yeah.
All right.
She'll go potty.
Obviously, this is a good time for everybody to go potty.
The potty break. Get your potty on.
Get your potty on. Get this potty started.
Get this party started on a Saturday night. Hi, Sophie. We're gonna make it in a minute. we actually do appreciate the feedback. Sorry, I got a little dramatic there. It's been a long year of us trying our best to get things to go really, really perfectly, and basically 9 times out of 10 having something go wrong. So it's not a personal comment, and I'm sorry if you felt like I was picking on you. I'm not picking on you. I'm just ready to play for people instead of microphones and cameras and all this equipment that just seems to change.
Right, and Jessica says she can't wait to miss me.
I want to miss him so bad. I told him I can't wait to leave and go anywhere away from him for like a month, so then I can miss him. And then when we see each other, we'll be excited to be around each other again. Because I love you. Like, I love you. I want to be with no other, but go away. Because I can't wait to miss my kids and my spouse. Do any of you have a trip planned for when the pandemic lifts? Have you got your shot? I know that a bunch of Guy's family members have gotten at least the first shot of the vaccine.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough that all 4 of my parents are still alive.
Yes.
And so they're doing shots. My parents are doing shots.
Shot.
Here's to them.
Second shot.
Talk for a second while I pull up the lyrics for this.
Okay. You mean cough for a second?
That's what I was doing in the last one.
Sorry. What do I have to say? We will do another show this coming Wednesday night if the TV station can get back up and running. I am a producer for Austin Music TV. Guy and I have our own TV show that is every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We multi-stream on live television here in Austin, Texas, as well as Facebook and YouTube. And we would love it if you tuned in. We have a good little crew of people that have little sections of the show. Dan and Patrick and Jackie and Nevada and Guy.
Well, Thibodeau further turned a little out town, barefoot in the bow with the covers pulled down. The Reverend and Elias stole a cherry black Merc, cigarettes, serotonin, half a day's work. No, he's leaking in the Lincoln, you'll never get through. You're gonna have to choose, it's the orphan in you. He puts the bullets in backwards in the barrel of his gun. Nobody knows, he shoots you when you run. He's just doing his job, it's either me or him. But I was never any better than I should have been. Never any better than I should have been.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Sorry.
Any better than I should. The Reverend's got his reasons, he keeps them all hid. He got something beneath his sleeve, just like his daddy did. He keeps you damned on the inside till that story broke. So just
Close to you. It's okay. I don't want to hit you. You're sitting in my aria.
I know.
So what time is it? It's
We have time for one more song.
one more?
Yeah.
What will we do?
I don't know. What should it be?
I've really been enjoying The Flood lately.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now that's my favorite harmony song that we're doing.
All right, I'll try it.
And very exciting news, Guy has started recording for his next album, which is really great. It seems like we have 3 projects going. Guy has started production on his next album, and if you're a Patreon member, thank you, because you being a member there is what's going to pay for the album to be made.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The song that we sung earlier, If I Were Queen, that is the first song that Guy and I are going to record for our second Conspirators album, which, unbeknownst to us, is now our band name. We named our album Conspirators, but everyone keeps calling us Conspirators. So there you go. You don't have to think about it. Yeah, they did it for us. And we hope to start recording on that in the next month or so. And I'm still deciding who I want to produce my album. Because I think it's going to take a couple years for me to do it. Because I want to write all the stuff that I do, you know. I want at least to write part of it. You know, we could co-write and all that, but I definitely want to try just as hard as I can. Because what if that's my only album I ever make? I want it to just, you know, be proud of it.
I agree, and you should do it.
So, all exciting things. And you wrote this one. Maybe this will be on the next Conspirators album, which is why I started to blah, 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 blah. Because I think this is a beautiful harmony song. It's not on an album yet.
No, it's not. This is. I'd like to send this out to first responders everywhere. When the flood came back, we did it all again. Every man a brother, at your back was a friend. We stood side by side on the banks and filled the bags till morning. Then the sun came up, we laughed like fools, swore we'd do it again with worn out tools. But the flood came back, guess you couldn't say without warning. Now Johnny was a true blue cowboy fan. He put his weight in the shovel, had his faith in the man. Can't understand God's plan today. I mean, he hung it all from the weather vane down, cut back the cedar, he leveled the ground. Now he's found his command, washed away. Oh, there's no mercy in this land. The beast eats out that it can, and I don't understand why I am here and all my brothers disappeared without me. My folks, their hopes and dreams, there's cigarettes and gasoline around me. But here I
posted the information at the bottom of the page.
Oh.
Yeah, while we were performing that song, I saw a text. Thank you so much for reaching out while we're doing the show because I totally forgot. But we're doing a show with Strings in the Woods with Will Taylor and Karen Mall on March 6th, which is just 2 weeks away. We're expecting to have beautiful weather. And since it's in the park, it's going to be a show up, bring your own chair, bring a blanket, and we'll charge you there. But in order to get the location of this super secret South Austin concert, you have to go online to www.stringsinthewoods.com and you can register for your ticket. And I don't think you pay then, and then they will send you the location of that concert.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We did a couple before the winter came, and it was wonderful. We only had about 10 audience members per show because it was cold and because of COVID. So I think that'll be lots of fun. I also included at the bottom of Guy Forsyth band page's live stream of this the link that you can click to join us on Patreon. Please join us on Patreon. Like, you just should, you know, if you don't feel bad for not doing it, you should feel bad because it's $5 a month. That's literally like 2 soda pops a month, or
one product from Starbucks,
or like 1 large grapefruit. Like it's such a small contribution, but by joining us on Patreon, we feel more connected with our audience and the people that come and see our shows. It helps us feel strong right now during a pandemic because we know there's still people out there that are at least involved enough that they want us to continue creating.
Absolutely. It's what enables us to go on in these weird times. I've made my living my entire adult life as a performer, a live performer, traveling and being in rooms with crowds of sweaty people. Exactly the wrong thing to be doing right now. So Patreon is enabling us to continue moving forward and with our eyes on the prize of a post-COVID sweaty hug-a-thon.
You're right, Phoebes. I think she's got a piece of dust bunny stuck in her mouth.
I think so too.
Our little old dog has no teeth, and I think she's got something stuck in her mouth. So we're going to go, and we're going to make dinner for our family and clean up this sweet little dog. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being our fans and friends and family. And I can't wait to see all of you. I don't know who else is watching because Facebook no longer shows how many people watch on actual official business sites. So
no, how about that?
That's okay. All right.
Well, we're here anyway.
We love you guys.
Thank you. We love you.
See you Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Watch on your television if you're in Austin, Texas. You can also watch on Google Fiber and all kinds of ways. We'll throw links all over the place if you just attempt to find